Priyanka Singh, and once again, welcome back to my channel. What can the answer be when the interviewer asks about your greatest strengths? Confused as to from where you have to start and what exactly you have to speak about? Don't worry. I am here to help you to answer this question in the best possible manner. Well, this is the most important question being asked in almost all the interviews, and your answer to this question majorly decides whether you are suited for the role that they are looking for or not. Okay, so remember, when they ask this question, they basically want to check your credibility. They want to know as to how you evaluate or how you rate yourself. And therefore, you should know that this very question could be asked in other ways also. Like, what do you think you are best at? Which are the areas that you consider yourself good at? Okay? So, to know the correct answer to this question, please stay tuned till the end. Now, to begin with, take a look at the job description before going to the interview and find out what skills and experiences they are looking for. This should always be the first step. Always start from what is required, and then you can look for a match between what is required and what you have. Make a note of these points. Choose the right strengths. Be accurate. Choose strengths that you actually possess. Be relevant and specific. Neither give too exaggerated statements nor be too humble. And yes, most importantly, be prepared to demonstrate. Now, when I say be prepared to demonstrate, what do I mean? Generally, candidates, when asked upon to state about their strengths, they start telling about their qualities, such as, I am very intelligent, I am very determined, very enthusiastic, very patient, very honest, etc., etc. Don't give such adjectives or praise yourself just word by word. These words won't take you far, because anybody could say that. Rather, the interviewer clearly understands that you have just by-hearted the answer and not being honest with him. So, my dear friends, do not lie and substantiate your answer always with an example. Example should be in the form of any incident or a story from the past. Think deep and come up with any two such incidents highlighting your strengths and skills required for the job. Okay? Now, to recap what I want to tell you is that to take one of your success stories, here by success story I mean a story taken from your past work or personal life that highlights an achievement and thus reflects one of your strengths. Infuse that success story with the knowledge, skill or ability that you possess, which you have found in the job description. Alright? I hope you have understood so far. Now let me give you some examples which will definitely help you to answer this question. Suppose there is a candidate whose greatest strength is critical thinking. What could he say? To offer his strength, he would say something like, Sir, when I worked as a lifeguard at the Seattle Aquatic Center, I was responsible for the safety of hundreds of people and was required to make quick decisions to ensure their safety. During my tenure, I had a 100% safety record. I believe this will be very valuable in my role as a Director of Health and Safety with the New York City Health Club. Okay? So, you see friends, he included the strength of critical thinking in his answer, which he discovered through his research and was indeed of high importance to the company. So, always provide specific examples to back up each strength that you list. Let me give you another example of a candidate whose strength is managerial skill, who is suited for a managerial role. What would he say? He could say something like, Sir, One of my strengths is that I have the ability to implement change in different circumstances. For example, while working for my previous employer, I implemented a new policy under difficult and adverse conditions. The team was not happy with the changes that were being implemented, yet I managed to motivate them by holding regular updates and team meetings. I have the ability to understand that the needs of the company will always come first. Therefore, you see, sir, my strengths include an ability to inspire and motivate a team as and when required. Now, this very answer is also good enough for someone who is working in an organization that is constantly changing. Alright? Now, thirdly, suppose there is a person whose strength is flexibility. What could he say? He would say something like, "Sir, I worked in a superstore and one day it was 5:30 when my shift was almost getting over. Then suddenly the boss came up and said that he wanted one of us to stay back for an hour so that the goods could be unloaded for a delivery which had just come in. Listening to this, I promptly said yes to the boss, in spite of being Friday 5:30 that day, so that the trades could be readily continued. So you see, sir, I was flexible enough to stay behind my working hours and help the organization as and when needed." Okay, I think it sounds good. Now, let me give you another example of a candidate who is a people pleaser. What could he say? He would say something like, "Sir, one of my biggest strengths is my people skills. Introducing myself and starting conversations is no problem for me at all. Also, my experience has given me the time management skills that are required for this position. I understand that deadlines need to be met and I will go above and beyond to make that happen." Sounds good? Now, last but not the least, I'll give you an example of a person whose job requires him to work at the back of his house. Now, what strength could he offer? He should talk about his organization skills and his attention to detail. He could say something like, "Organization is my thing. I am one of those people who can't stand to see a mess all over the place and will always find ways to keep everything organized. This requires an attention to detail. I like to keep a close eye on things to make sure that everything is in its place and that nothing slips through the cracks." Alright, friends, these were the examples of those candidates who have some or the other strengths to offer. But what if you feel like you don't really have any strengths? Then what would you do? Think about things you do outside of work that can be used in this position. For example, if you are an athlete, you can say that you are a very dedicated and disciplined person. And if you like to build things, you can say that you are very good at working with your hands. Simple? Okay, so this is it, friends. Just remember that the best way to respond is to describe the skills and experience that directly correlates with the job profile you're applying for. And yes, do not forget that people who get the jobs are the people who provide the evidence. So be wise and be smart. Thank you for watching my video. You can also have a look at my previous video which I uploaded recently. And if you would like more tips on how to answer job interview questions or something related to teaching profession, then you can please like, share and subscribe to my channel to check out my upcoming videos. Till then, bye bye.